So sorry for changing the background. I had to change the background instantly because I got some problem there. So sorry. In my previous videos, I've shared with you some amazing methods to do your speaking practice alone at your home. You don't need anybody else. I've shared some amazing methods. But the question is that of some of you, how to actually start. We know all methods, we know all rules, but now the question is how to actually start, what to talk about, what is the topic, how to choose topics, and how to get topics from where. So in this video, I'm going to help you out. I'm going to talk about such a brilliant technique with that you can actually improve your English speaking skills. You can actually practice regularly. Alright, so this video is going to be very informative and interesting, guys. I hope you will like it, and definitely it will hands down such a brilliant and helpful video for you. But before starting the video, I would say one thing. If you haven't subscribed this channel yet, make sure subscribe this channel right now, because I always share some amazing and informative videos for you guys, so that you can improve your English speaking skills and you can enhance your fluency in speaking. All right, and please make sure to give it a like, because this video is also informative for you, and leave your such nice comments. I love to read your comments. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so the question I got, how to start. Actually, I got to know method which I've shared in the previous videos, that you guys apply these all methods to do your English speaking practice alone at your home. You don't need anybody else. I've shared this thing in my previous videos. Alright, now the question people were asking, how to actually start, how to talk, and what to talk about. So in this video, I'm going to help you what you actually need to do so that you can actually improve your speaking skills. Okay, so the technique which I'm going to share with you, it is brilliant one. It is brilliant one, and it will 100% help you. It will 100% help you to get that fluency in your speaking skills. All right, so you actually need to do that. Okay, don't try to just watch and let it be. First, you need to apply what I'm going to tell you. Okay, so the technique I want to talk about in this video is, you need to pick up 100 questions. All right, you need to just Google up 100 questions in a day, and then you need to practice on that. Just try to speak about each and every question. Try to answer for each and every questions. Pick up 100 question. Just search in the Google 100 questions for myself. You will get thousands of websites. You can click any one of them, and according to your interest, which interests you, click on any website and choose your interesting questions, so that you would like to share about questions. Whatever questions are you like to share, you can pick up, and then you can just keep speaking about that question. All right, you need to pick up 100 questions from any website. You can just Google it and pick up 100 questions, and then try to speak about one by one. All right, and this technique, believe me, is going to help you so much. Now, why? Let me clear it out, why it is going to help you. Okay, so the thing is, when you search 100 questions, okay, let me clear one thing. If you are feeling very hesitate, like why 100 is so much, so don't worry, you can take 50 in initial stages, then you can just increase the level. Okay, first, at the first stage, you can just pick 50 questions, and then in next attempt you can take 60, then 70. You can just increase the level. Okay, but the 100, I would say, for the people, they really want to speak, or for the people they just want to try to speak, they can go with 50 questions, and the people they really want to practice, they can go with 100 questions. All right, now I would like to share the advantage of doing this activity, of doing this method. It is such a nice technique, guys, I would say, because I've already tried it, and it helped me so much. I mean, it helped me so much to improve my fluency. Now the advantage is, when you're doing this, when you are answering all of those questions one by one, so the first thing, there is no one who is judging you. Now, because this is the most common fear we all have as a learner, that what people will say, how they will judge us if we are going to explain in wrong way or not in suitable way, what they will talk about about us. Then there is no fear about it, there would be no one, because at that time you would share with yourself, right? You would be talking about yourself, and you can share whatever comes in your mind, whatever comes in your mind. And uh, you can take long time to explain, just try to explain in deep, so that you can get that practice is the important thing, right? We are in the process of practice speaking skills, so try to speak more and more about each and every questions you have picked up, and that's gonna help you so much. So the fear of judgment, fear of figuring out mistakes, there will be no one who can criticize you, who can figure out your mistake, or who can try to discourage you. So it's okay, there would be no one, and you don't have to worry about this problem. You and yourself, and you, it would be really a nice exercise or activity you will be doing for your speaking skills. So you can go with this one, the first advantage, no fear of judgment. All right, so the next advantage I would share, that is, you get a nice amount of practice, right? You must have heard that if you really want to improve our speaking skills, we need to have a good amount of practice, because practice is the thing that makes us perfect, and it is the only way it will help us, that can help us to improve or to get that fluency in speaking skills, right? So you will get enough practice, you will get enough amount of practice, and that will directly help you to get that fluency in speaking, and to get that smoothness in your speaking skills. So you will get enough amount of practice, it is amazing thing. Okay, this is the second advantage of doing this activity, or you can say this technique. And the third advantage I would say, when you guys are searching something about yourself, when you guys are searching 100 questions about yourself, then questions would be so connected to your life, what you like, what you don't like, why you like it, and why you want to prefer it to other people, and so many questions. Now, just because of questions, they relate to you, you will get to know yourself much better, right? And this is, I believe, excellent advantage of doing this technique. It is the excellent advantage of doing this activities, because I believe there is nothing else better than knowing yourself. It is really such a great thing that you guys can understand yourself, because we say most of the time that we are we are familiar with ourselves, we know all about ourselves, but actually it is not true, right? You must have seen yourself somewhere stuck in some problems or in some difficulties, just because we are not actually aware, we are not actually familiar with ourselves, what we want and why we want. So this is the brilliant technique. The third advantage is, you will get to know much better about yourself. When you're explaining again and again some different types of question, it will somewhere help you to dig up yourself deeply, what you actually are. So it is a brilliant advantage, I believe. From my side, this is my favorite one advantage. And of course all advantages are amazing, but this is my favorite one, that we get to know much better ourselves. And I believe it is so much for me. If I could know myself, I can do anything in my life, right? It is directly connected with our success. So it is amazing technique. For one day you can go with this method. You can just ask 100 questions about yourself, then take any another topic, 100 questions about another topic, and day by day you can just try it. Okay, but first day, try to search 100 questions about yourself, and actually you will get to know what you are and what you try to show others what you are. You will get to know that difference. Okay, so this is brilliant technique. And let me tell you one thing here. I forgot to share in beginning, when I was starting this video, that I'm also going to share demo how you guys can do it. Okay, now this is the question. Most of you have that. Okay, we are hearing, we are watching you, and we watched other videos as well, but nobody shows us demo how we can do it. So actually, it is really easy to listen someone, but to apply the same technique, people rarely they show you how to apply. Okay, so I'm in this video, I'm going to show you how you guys can apply this technique. I'm going to show you a little demo. I've also picked up some googled questions, so I'm going to answer one by one all of that questions. Okay, I'm so sorry for changing the background. I had to change the background instantly because I got some problem there. So sorry for that. But what I was talking about, that is you need to Google some question. Okay, and I'm gonna show you the demo how you need to do that. Okay, so I have picked 5 questions. Actually, why I picked only 5? I really don't want this video to be longer. I don't want you to be bored. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a little demo how you need to do, and you can apply in the same way. You can apply in the same way to improve your English speaking skills. Okay, so this technique is really brilliant, guys, believe me. I'm going to share my questions one by one, and you can apply in the same way. Okay, so I've just picked up 5 questions. I don't want to make this video longer. So the first question I have is that, what do you like to do regularly? For me, what I like to do is I like to reading. I like to read books regular, just because I want every day to learn something new. Actually, it is not about only books. I also listen some audiobooks when I do some activity or when I get time. Either I can go with books or audiobooks, because I really want to learn every day something new. So you can do this also. You can share your question in this way. I'm just giving you short answers because it is going to be very dark. Okay, so the next question is that, how many languages do you speak? I speak only 2 languages, that is Hindi and English. Hindi is my mother tongue. I learned this language from my childhood, and of course this is our national language. In my state it is spoken. Hindi is spoken in UP, and English you know very well, it is international language, so we all must learn this language. Okay, apart from this, I also love other languages, but I can speak only 2. Okay, so let's move to the next question. That is, which is your favorite book? Which is my favorite book? My favorite book, actually there are many books I have, those are my favorite, but in this video I can say my favorite book is Do Epic Shit. As much I have read till now, I experienced that there is one book, that is Do Epic Shit, written by Mr. Ankur Wariko sir. It is just outstanding book till now I have ever read. It is amazing book, guys. Like, why it is amazing, why I'm saying it? Just because, when you see any random page in this book, that all make sense. Like, if you have seen in another books, they all are connected, right? If you haven't read previous video, then you cannot understand previous page, then you cannot understand present page what you are reading. You need to read previous page, because both are connected, both are linked, right? But in this book there is nothing like that. If you open any random book, you can understand it completely. I love this thing a lot about this book. And the thing, everything in short. There is no long theory and all. What he's trying to explain in short and clear. I love this book a lot. And of course, I've shared about this book in my previous video. And I would recommend you guys, you must read this book, because it is also a very easy, any person, any learner or anyone can read this book. It is super easy. There is no hard vocabulary. Okay, so let's move to the next question. Do you want to learn more languages? Actually, yes, I want to learn more languages just because I want to explore a lot. So the language which I want to learn is first Punjabi. Punjabi language, I have a lot of love regarding this language, and there's another language, that is Spanish. Why Spanish is that, when I listen English songs, most of the time in English songs there is mixed of a Spanish language. So I really want to understand that, and of course I want to learn this language. I've listened some songs; those are amazing. I can just feel the vibes. I can just feel the beats. I cannot understand. So I really want to learn Spanish, and I have a lot of love towards Punjabi language. Okay, let's move to the last question, that is, which habit did make you better? Which habit made me better? I would say here, honestly, reading habit or learning habit. I'm always ready to adopt something new, to learn something new, which can help me to have that growth mindset. To have that growth mindset, and I can apply in my life. I can deal with all types of situation. If I am facing something difficult, if I have proper understanding skills, I can deal with any situations. So I like to have growth mindset, and growth mindset we can have just because of having proper awareness about everything. So you can say that reading books or listening some audiobooks or learning something new, these all things helped me a lot to become a better person. And now I've shared all my questions. All right, I've shared whatever comes in my mind. You can do in the same way, guys. You can do in the same way. I've just picked 5 questions. You can pick some more questions and try to keep speaking about that. Try to keep speaking about that, and it will be really helpful for you to get that fluency. To get that fluency, and I'm really sure you can just try it out. What I'm saying right now, just do it for 1 week. Just do it for 1 week, and you can see the nice change, such a nice result you can get within 1 week. All right, so I think that whatever I've shared you really like. You will give your love towards this video, because the information which I gave you, it is working and practical one. The technique is working and practical one. You must try it. It will help you so much to get fluency in speaking English. Okay, so if you like this video, make sure to hit the like and subscribe this channel, and share your opinions, what you guys think about the topic, about the technique which I've shared with you. And let's meet in the next video.